Hello everyone, so welcome to our unit. So today that we study unit 7 on page 60. Okay, so on page 60 that we study the vocabulary. Okay, vocabulary and listening. The thing I'm passionate about, right? So that you have to learn about this. The first one, number one, that work with a partner. So look at the word and expression in the box. So which are positive? So which are negative? So which are neutral? So all of this that you have to answer in the box, right? So the word in the box. So it means that the difference of the meaning in the box. Okay, so quite likes, adore, okay, love, clean off, okay, not that cannot, that crazy about, stand, sorry, can't stand, don't mind, can be, okay, fond of. So this one like okay, you uh, find the negative or positive in the sentence, right? So it means that okay, the word that use okay, the negative mind or negative meaning. It's not the sentence. It's not the word. It's okay, like the sentence okay that use not, right? Okay, but this one like you have to look at the word. So which word okay that okay neutral. ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគេឲ្យយើងរៀនតាក់ទងជាមួយនឹង vocabulary ហើយនឹងយើងរៀនតាក់ទងជាមួយទៅនឹងការស្ដាប់អឺ sing បាទមានន័យថាអ្វីមួយឬក៏អ្វីដែលខ្ញុំមាន passionate about បាទមានន័យថាដែលខ្ញុំមានអំពីមហិច្ឆតាអំពីវាអូខេអញ្ចឹងទី1គឺយើងធ្វើការជាមួយនឹងដៃគូហើយបន្ទាប់មកទៀតគឺយើងមើលទៅលើពាក្យហ្នឹងហើយបញ្ជាក់អូខេ express in the box បាទបញ្ជាក់អត្ថន័យនៅក្នុងប្រអប់ហ្នឹងwhich are positive អូខេ we are positive មួយណាដែលវា positive មានន័យថាគំនិតកន្លែងហ្នឹងវាគឺជា positive and which are negative មួយណាដែលវាមានគំនិតហ្នឹងគឺអវិជ្ជមានហើយមួយទៀតគឺ which are neutral មួយណាដែលគំនិតរបស់វាហ្នឹងគឺ neutral ក៏ទេបាទមានន័យថាគំនិតរបស់វាហ្នឹងគឺអព្យាក្រឹតអូខេបាទអព្យាក្រឹតមានន័យថាស្មើភាពគ្នាសមាមាត្រអូខេអញ្ចឹងវាមិនមែនបដិសេធហើយក៏វាមិនមែនអូខេបាទមានន័យថាមិនបដិសេធអូខេឬក៏មិនអូខេបាទលំអៀងទៅខាងណានឹងគេហៅថា neutral អូខេមិនលំអៀងទៅខាងណាវាអព្យាក្រឹតអូខេតោះយើងមើល twilight 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 យើងមើលកន្លែងនេះតើវាជា positive ឬក៏ជា negative អូខេបាទអញ្ចឹងពាក្យហ្នឹងគឺកន្លែងនេះគឺជា positive ឬក៏ negative អូខេ twilight អូខេចូលចិត្តខ្លាំងស្មើពាក្យ very light អូខេស្មើពាក្យ very light អញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះវាជា positive right adore អូខេ adore adore នេះគឺស្រឡាញ់ស្មើពាក្យ love បាទក៏វាជា positive ដែរអូខេ adore អូខេ lots តោះយើងមើល lots lots កន្លែងនេះគឺមានន័យថាស្អប់ខ្ពើមស្មើពាក្យ hatred អូខេស្មើពាក្យ hate អូខេអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាស្អប់ខ្ពើម lot នេះគឺមានថាការស្អប់អូខេអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងហ្នឹងវាជាគំនិតមួយគឺ negative អូខេបាទវាជាគំនិតបដិសេធអញ្ចឹងវាជា negative keen on អូខេ keen on មានន័យថាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទៅលើគាត់អូខេបាទមានន័យថាយើងនិយាយអូខេ keen on you ខ្ញុំចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទៅលើអ្នកបាទមានន័យថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺជា positive ឬក៏ជា negative បាទកន្លែងនេះគឺយើងអាចថាជា neutral អូខេsorry ជា positive អូខេ not that keen on អូខេបាទមានន័យថាខ្ញុំមិនចាប់អារម្មណ៍ទៅលើអ្នកកន្លែងនេះគឺជាបដិសេធ crazy about ស្គួតអំពីអ្វីមួយអូខេកន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺបាទមានន័យថាវាគឺជា positive ជា negative ដែរ can't stand បាទมันអាចទ្រាំបានណាបាទ can't stand នេះគឺมันអាចទ្រាំបានអញ្ចឹង can't stand มันអាចទ្រាំបានយើងមើលកន្លែងនេះបាទមានន័យថា កន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺវាបដិសេធប៉ុន្តែកំណត់របស់វាជាអីគេអូខេបាទជា negative ដែរអូខេមិនអាចទ្រាំបាន don't mind មិនអីទេកន្លែងនេះគឺ object correct អូខេបាទទោះបីជាប្រយោគជា negative ប៉ុន្តែវា object correct can be as អូខេបាទ can be as be នេះអូខេបាទมันអាចបាទមិនថា can be as អូខេមិនខ្លះខ្មុំណាបាទ can be កន្លែងនេះគឺអូខេมันអាចបាទมันថាมันអាចទ្រាំបានណាបាទដល់ពេល stand មាញ់ teacher ច្រឡំបាទមានន័យថា stand ហ្នឹងគឺมันអាចនៅនឹងកន្លែងបានឬក៏มันអាចអត់មានការចាប់អារម្មណ៍បានទេឧទាហរណ៍អញ្ចឹងណាបាទ can stand តែគេมันអាចទ្រាំបានតែគេពាក្យពីរហ្នឹងគឺស្តៀងគ្នាណាបាទមានន័យថា can stand ឬក៏ can be ហ្នឹងអូខេយើងមើល font of អូខេ font of កន្លែងនេះគឺចូលចិត្តបាទវាជា neutral ដែរអូខេអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងរៀនពាក្យនៅក្នុង part of រួចហើយឥឡូវយើងមកមើលកន្លែង number 2 that rewrite the sentences that using the word in bracket បាទមានន័យថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺយើងសរសេរឡើងវិញនៅ sentence ដោយប្រើពាក្យនៅក្នុង part of ទី1 she like ice cream very much អូខេ absolute adore អូខេបាទកន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺយើងសរសេរឡើងវិញពាក្យនៅក្នុងប្រអប់ហ្នឹងណាបាទអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាអូខេ she absolutely adore ice cream បាទមានន័យថានាងប្រកាសជាចូលចិត្ត ice cream ព្រោះ adore នេះគឺស្មើពាក្យ love ប៉ុន្តែវាធ្ងន់ជាងពាក្យ love អូខេបាទមានន័យថាស្មើពាក្យអូខេ to love ណាបាទមានន័យថាស្រឡាញ់ខ្លាំងអូខេឬក៏ចូលចិត្តខ្លាំងណាបាទមានន័យថា absolutely adore ice cream បាទគាត់ចូលចិត្ត ice cream ខ្លាំងnumber 2 he like all water sport បាទមានន័យថាគាត់ចូលចិត្តកីឡាហែលទឹកបាទកីឡាទឹកអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះយើងបដូរទៅជា very keen ហ្នឹងវាចាប់អារម្មណ៍ខ្លាំងអញ្ចឹងយើងបដូរទៅបាទមានន័យថា he is very keen all water sport យើងបដូរបែបហ្នឹងដូចគេទៅណាបាទយើងបង្កើតជា sentence ទៅបន្តមកទៀតគឺ number 3អូខេ number 3បាទមានន័យថា I hate opera ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺគាត់និយាយថា I hate opera បាទយើងប្រើ can bear បាទមានន័យថា I can bear អូខេ the opera អូខេបាទប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំមិនអាចទ្រាំជាមួយទៅនឹង opera បានទេ My brother love playing video game បាទមានន័យថា my brother អូខេ my brothers is crazy about playing video game បាទយើងដាក់ is crazy មកបាទកន្លែងហ្នឹងណាnumber 5 my sister doesn't really like any sport អញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះយើងធ្វើបដិសេធដែរបើយើងដាក់ my sister អូខេ my sister is not បាទយើងថា is not ណា is not that keen is not that keen any sport អូខេបាទI don't like people who always talk about themselves បាទមានថាកន្លែងនេះគឺពាក្យ stand can stand នេះគឺវាស្មើពាក្យ I don't like នឹងដែរបាទមានន័យថាយើងដាក់ I can't stand okay people who always talk about themselves បាទ and number 7 my mom like going to musical អូខេអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះយើងដាក់ថា my mom is very okay very fun okay very fun very fun of going to musical and the last sorry no number 8 I quite like green tea but I prefer English breakfast tea this one like you complete the sentence by the use mind I don't mind you can use it I don't mind green tea but I prefer English breakfast tea right number 9 the thing I hate most tidying my room but you use okay I lot like you hate okay the like okay loss okay loss like you hate okay like you have okay the hatred okay there's somebody or something right and number 10 I don't hate my job but it's time I apply for another one that quite like number 3 that look at the photo of people that did what did say about their passion can you work out what they're passionate this one like you change right okay everything already but and then you look at a photo according to you summary start number 1 and number 2 number 3 and the each of person that for example like Julia right and you look at photo of people that read the case they say about the passion ចឹងគេថាយើងកន្លែងនេះគេឲ្យយើងមើលរូបភាពហើយយើងអានអំពីដែលពួកគេនិយាយអំពីមហិច្ឆតាហើយតើអ្នកអាចធ្វើអ្វីអូខេអំពីមហិច្ឆតារបស់ពួកគេនឹងក្រៅពីនឹងទៀតបានអញ្ចឹងកន្លែងនេះយើងអានពួកគាត់ទាំង3នាក់ទាំង4នាក់ទាំង5នាក់ហ្នឹងមកបាទបានន័យថាយើងដឹងពីព័ត៌មានរបស់គាត់ហើយតមទៀតយើងស្ដាប់ពីគាត់ដែរអូខេបាទយើងមើលកន្លែងនេះគឺ Julia បាទតើយើងមើលអំពី passion of Julia I enjoy it I think because it very psychologist game I mean if you are playing badly you have to try push yourself to continue ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺគាត់និយាយថា I enjoy it ខ្ញុំនិយាយរីករាយនឹងវាហើយខ្ញុំគិតថាដោយសារតែវាហ្នឹងគឺ very psychological game បាទមានន័យថាវាគឺជាហ្គេមដែលធ្វើបង្កើតនៅផ្លូវចិត្តសាស្ត្របាទបង្កើតនៅចិត្តឬក៏ចំណង់ចិត្តរបស់ខ្ញុំណាបាទ psychologist ហ្នឹង psychological okay psychological I mean បាទមានន័យថាខ្ញុំមានន័យថា if you playing badly you have to push yourself to continue បាទមានន័យថាអ្នកត្រូវតែជំរុញខ្លួនរបស់អ្នកបន្តទៀត they're only about the 3 months បាទមានន័យថាគ្រាន់តែ3ខែប៉ុណ្ណោះ that you can play បាទដែលអ្នកមិនអាចលេងនឹងបាន Pole តែយើងមើលអានពី pole ម្ដង they are so big and power but so beautiful when you see them racing around a field on structure ចឹងកន្លែងនេះគឺគាត់និយាយថាគាត់ they so big អូខេបាទមានន័យថាគាត់គឺធំបាទមានន័យថា they have powers ហើយក៏មានកម្លាំងខ្លាំងដែរប៉ុន្តែការស្អាតពេលដែលគាត់បានឃើញនៅការប៉ុណ្ណឹងជុំវិញនៅ wheel អូខេហើយនឹង struct អូខេបាទមានន័យថាទីលានប្រកួតហើយនឹង struct អូខេបាទ on the struct ចឹង struct កន្លែងនេះគឺសំដៅទៅលើបាទមានន័យថាសំដៅទៅលើអូខេទៅលើផ្លូវមួយបាទផ្លូវដែលគេ struct ណាបាទផ្លូវឡានផ្លូវអីនេះគេហៅ struct ដែរ of course អូខេបាទមានន័យថាជាការពិតណា I have fallen off but fallen off មានន័យថា but okay a few time បាទពី3នាទី but it seems that more you fall បាទមានន័យថាប្រហែលជាហាក់sorry វាប៉ុន្តែវាហាក់បីដូចជាអ្វីដែលមានការកាន់តែដួលទៅណា it lets it hurt អូខេបាទហើយក៏វាមានការជួយចាប់បន្តិចបន្តួចទៅលើវាដែរឥឡូវយើងមកមើលពីអារម្មណ៍របស់ Andrew ម្ដងបាទ number 3 I felt the powers of what the thing I love so much about it is that you can say so much with just few words it all about the saying what often goes unsaid and with passion right អញ្ចឹងក៏មានអារម្មណ៍ថា the power of word បាទមានន័យថាគឺអំណាចនៅការប្រើពាក្យ the thing បាទមានន័យថាអ្វីមួយដែលខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តអំពីវាគឺថាយើងអាចនិយាយអូខេ so much អូខេបាទយើងអាចនិយាយច្រើនជាមួយទៅនឹងពាក្យបន្តិចបន្តួច show about the thing បាទមានន័យថាទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងគឺវានិយាយអំពីអ្វីដែលជារឿយៗគឺ unsaid ដែលមិនអាចនិយាយជាមួយទៅនឹងមហិច្ឆតាបានអូខេឥឡូវយើងតអូខេទៅលើ next page អូខេតបន្តអំពីនេះហើយគឺយើងចូលទី4គឺ listen to people that were you right អូខេបាទឥឡូវយើងមុននឹង listen យើងមកមើលកន្លែងនេះតទៀតអូខេអំពីលោក James អូខេបាទទី4ណា they complain about it បាទមានថាគាត់តែងតែអូនត្អែ complain ហ្នឹងណាបាទអំពីវា all the time but many times they complain about it all the time គាត់តែងតែត្អូញត្អែងអំពីវាអូខេអូខេនៅគ្រប់ពេលទាំងអស់ but I love it អូខេបាទប៉ុន្តែគាត់និយាយថា but I love it អូខេអូខេអញ្ចឹងមានថាគាត់និយាយថាអូខេ okay, they complain about it, okay, all the time, but I love it. ប៉ុន្តែគាត់និយាយថាប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តវា Here you really appreciate the sunshine and you know take okay the reason okay but បានន័យថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងគឺយើងនិយាយថានេះគឺប្រកាសជា appreciate អូខេបាទប្រកាសជាអរគុណទៅលើការបញ្ចេញអូខេឬក៏ការកន្លែងនេះគឺយើងប្រែទៅគេថាពន្លឺណាប៉ុន្តែកន្លែងនេះគឺយើងប្រែមានន័យថាអ្នកដែលគាត់ផ្ដល់ឲ្យមានការភ្លឺអូខេហើយគាត់សម្គាល់ទៅនឹង reason អូខេបាទមានន័យថា decision ហើយនឹងសម្គាល់ទៅលើទៅតាមរដូវកាលរបស់វា Number 5 the Harriet អូខេតោះយើងមើលអានអំពីកញ្ញា Harriet ម្ដង The thing I love about it but មានន័យថាអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំស្រឡាញ់បំផុតនោះគឺពីវានោះគឺថា that you are away from everything បាទមានន័យថាគឺអ្វីដែលឆ្ងាយពីអ្វីទាំងអស់អត់ដឹងគាត់យល់មិនដែរ Okay everyone up in the hill បាទមានន័យថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាតែងតែឡើងលើភ្នំគាត់និយាយ everyone up in the hill hill នេះគឺសំដៅទៅលើភ្នំតូចជួរភ្នំតូចអូខេប៉ុន្តែបើសិនជាជួរភ្នំធំគេប្រើ mountain and you work together with the horses and dogs អូខេបាទមានន័យថាគាត់ធ្វើការរួមគ្នាជាមួយនឹងសេះរបស់គ្នាអូខេបាទមានន័យថា horses នេះគឺមានន័យថាយើងកាលណាសេះច្រើនគឺយើង add es វាទៅជា horses អូខេចឹងមានន័យថាជាពហុវចនៈ and dogs ហើយនឹងបាទហើយនឹងសត្វឆ្កែអូខេនឹងសត្វឆ្កែជាច្រើន it's a farming area បាទមានន័យថាវាគឺជាកសិដ្ឋានតំបន់កសិដ្ឋានចិញ្ចឹមចៀម so the farmer constructors if they have a problem ដូច្នេះគឺកសិដ្ឋានហ្នឹងតែងតែតាក់ទងមកពួកយើងបើសិនបើគាត់មានបញ្ហាអីមួយអូខេបន្ទាប់អំពីយើងមើលកន្លែងហ្នឹងហើយតោះយើងមកមើលកន្លែងនេះវិញ Number 5 that listen again answer the question about each person ចឹងមានន័យថា after we read already the each of person start from number 1 and until number 5 and then you answer the question okay so question number 1 until number 3 that how long have they had their passion how long have they had their passion this is okay the first question and second so what first created their interest so why do they like it so much okay so each of question that you listen and then okay you answer okay according to you listen and then you okay you answer the question okay so we start to listen now
Tape script 7.7 Things I'm passionate about. Julia.
I'm really passionate about playing tennis. I've been playing nearly 20 years. I was about 7 or 8 when I started having lessons, and I had a fantastic teacher. I think that's why I still love it. She was passionate about the sport, and that influenced me. I've played in competitions, mainly when I was at school. I still do sometimes. I enjoy it, I think, because it's a very psychological game. I mean, if you're playing badly, you have to push yourself to continue. It's a challenge not to give up. It's also a very sociable sport. I've made lots of friends playing doubles, and it's a game that doesn't have to be expensive. Anyone can play. All you need is a tennis racket. You don't need expensive clothing or equipment like you do for skiing, and it's a fantastic way to keep fit all year round. There's only about 3 months that you can't play. When I lived in Australia, I played every week of the year. I adored that. It was brilliant.
Paul. My passion at the moment is horse riding. It's strange to hear myself say that because I've only been doing it about a year and I never imagined I'd be so keen on it. It all happened because I was talking to someone who rode horses and I said that stupid thing people often say, oh, I've always wanted to do that. And she said, why don't you then? And I thought, why not? I've always liked horses. They're so big and powerful, but so beautiful when you see them racing round a field or on a track. It amazes me that they let people ride on their backs. Riding is very physically demanding because your body has to be in harmony. It has to move with the horse. but it keeps you fit. Of course, I have fallen off a few times, but it seems that the more you fall, the less it hurts. Also, you have to try and understand your horse. They have moods. You never quite know what a ride is going to be like. A horse you had a fantastic ride on one week can be slow and miserable the next week. I really like that about horses. They have personalities.
Andrew.
I'm passionate about poetry. I studied English literature at university, but it wasn't until after I graduated that I really got into poetry, and I started writing some myself. And I met some other people who wrote poetry, and I heard them read it aloud, and that was amazing. I felt the power of the words. The thing I like so much about it is that you can say so much with just a few words. So little means a lot. Each word, each noun, adjective, preposition has to work hard. There's a poem by Simon Armitage called To His Lost Lover. It's a poem of regret about not saying the things you should have said in a relationship. It has it all for me. Poetry's all about saying what often goes unsaid and with passion. It can be such a help in your life. If you feel tired or depressed, you can always find a poem that will help. It can be short or long. It doesn't matter.
James.
The thing I'm passionate about, and this may surprise many people, is British weather. I know lots of people can't stand our weather. They complain about it all the time, but I love it. You see, when I was a child, my family lived in California for 5 years, and we had about 365 days of sunshine every year. It was so boring. I was 10 when we came back to England, and I just loved all the changes in the weather. Here, you really appreciate the sunshine, and you notice the seasons. For me, one of nature's miracles is after a long, hot, sunny day, there's a thunderstorm or a downpour of rain, and you go out in the garden and you can smell the freshness in the air. The world has been washed clean and bright. It's magic. And you know, it's a myth that it rains all the time. It doesn't. Anyway, it's the rain that gives us our green fields. You know that joke, if you don't like English weather, wait 10 minutes. That's why it's interesting.
It.
Something I feel really passionately about is fox hunting. My grandmother, mother, and uncles have always been keen on hunting, and I started when I was about 6. We hunt up in the Welsh mountains. We go out from about 11 a.m. and we don't get back till after dark. And the thing I love best about it is that you are away from everything and everyone, up in the hills, and you work together with horses and dogs. And if you're following a clever fox, you can see him working out how to lose the dogs. He knows the countryside so well, where the holes are, where to hide. Where we hunt in Wales, it's a sheep farming area, so the farmers contact us if they have a problem with a fox. We only hunt on their land if we are asked. I don't hunt so much now because the laws have changed.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. After we listen, and then each of person that mention about their self. Okay, that mention, and then you answer according to your own idea, right? Okay, so this one like you can according to your own idea. So the each of there's you see like you see this is yours mà chẳng cùng thể mãi okay okay chẳng dừng bờ but manita this one like how long have they had their passion chẳng manita cái này nè ta okay puke okay mean បាទមានន័យថាតើពួកគេមានមហិច្ឆតាអីខ្លះបាទគាត់បកស្រាយមិញណាបាទនៅក្នុង TypeScript មិញគាត់មានមហិច្ឆតាផ្សេងគ្នាអញ្ចឹងហើយយើងអ្នកនរគ្នាចាំអត់បានបើចាំអត់បានខ្ញុំទៀតទៅមើលកន្លែង TypeScript នៅខាងក្រោយណាព្រោះយើងស្ដាប់ច្រើនអ្នកអញ្ចឹងណាអូខេnumber 2 so what the first created their interest បាទណាដែលគាត់បង្កើតនៅអ្វីដែលជាចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍ខ្លួនឯងណាបាទរបស់ពួកគេ so why do they like it so much ហើយបានជាពួកគេនឹងចូលចិត្តខ្លាំងម្លេះអីគេបាទអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលកន្លែងនេះ what do you think បាទមានន័យថាអ្វីដែលអ្នកគិត so which of people did passion most interest you ហើយđâyបានជាមនុស្សទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងមនុស្សម្នាក់មានមហិច្ឆតាអូខេនៅចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍ផ្សេងគ្នាបំផុត so why ហេតុអី so we interest you least អូខេបាទ is there anything in your life that you feel passionate about អូខេ tell the class about it បាទមានន័យថាកន្លែងហ្នឹងថាតើមានអ្វីមួយនៅក្នុងជីវិតរបស់អ្នកដែលធ្វើឲ្យអ្នកហ្នឹងមានចំណាប់អារម្មណ៍អំពីវា right អូខេអញ្ចឹងមានន័យថាអូខេយើងចប់អូខេមក page អូខេHello, okay, so we will that continue the next video. Okay, thank you so much for watch this video.